ready up. What is up, risk takers? Welcome to the Kill Pete strategy. I am Pete. I am a top 10 player playing Risk Global Domination on PC. I have a daily release schedule on YouTube. I do a fixed game every Friday. I do the Waiting on Your Best Behavior podcast on Wednesdays, and every other day I do whatever I feel like. If you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and come along the ride with me. And today I am playing a 6-player progressive game on Japan. Let's just fix my face in the shot. We want a little tiny Pete up in the corner. Ooh, actually I can do that's probably better. Yeah, there we go. All right, we are playing progressive. World Domination on Japan, 60-second turns, expert AI, progressive cards, balance, splits dice, with some folks from my Twitch stream. Alliances, Fog, and Blizzards are off, and I'm in the 3rd position. In position number 1, we have Link MQ from the United States of America with 275 hours played, 144 wins, and 401 losses. In position 2, we have local piece of shit MmoProNick from the United States of America, 735 hours played with 217 wins and 451 losses. In position 3, we have myself. This is the main Pete account. Kill Pete Strategy VCC with 1,386 hours played, 1,772 wins and 654 losses. In position 4, we have Charles Arima from Philippines, 36 hours played with 6 wins and 45 losses. Position 5, we have Jack Phillips, 81, from the United States of America with 57 hours played, 54 to 95. And rounding it out, EJ Diets 97 from the Diets 97 from the Netherlands, 164 hours played, 120 to 268. So looks like I have a reasonable line for Shikoku, and seeing as how Shikoku is still broken as fuck, yeah, still worth 6. No Shikoku, no win. Let's go with that. So normally I would say ideal positioning in Japan would be one of the two ends, but seeing as how Shikoku is so overblown, you kind of want to hold that +6 if you can. It looks like I have a reasonable line to take in the next turn. Orange putting in 6. Orange Bovin. Maybe has the play for Chugoku. Sure would love to see this Japan get rebalanced at some point. All right, we see a little competition for Shikoku. Nick positions himself to stop me from taking it. Let's see if he does. Says victory? I don't know. We shall see. It might not be all about Shikoku Nick says good game. Yeah, well. Sure would be great if this continent was a +4 instead of a +6. I think that would make all the difference. Having the Ryukyu Islands in Hokkaido each worth +3 means that you would want to hang out at the far ends and then work into the middle. Having Shikoku be worth +6 inverts that expectation. If you can hold it, you start to spiral out of control very quickly. Everyone is like a vulture around this continent, absolutely, because it's so overvalued. Orange moves away. Blue has a 9 stack up in Hokkaido, moves to take the continent. Slowly, doesn't go for the final single. Nick removes some of my exterior position, and I hold. Yeah, playing this with good opponents makes it a lot more interesting. Everyone's in multiple positions. So I'm going to start moving into the bottom left now. Green might have the Kansai play in mind. All right. Nick matches in. Takes the early match. What's he going to do with it? Take me out of the middle? Sure. So it'll reduce my ability to make kills in the end game. Alright, so I have 5 cards. Looks like I'm going to be third to match, so I stay where I'm at in the matching sequence. Yeah, I get broken there. Yeah, makes sense. Let's see if he sits there or not. Pulls back. Okay, so cool. Okay, blue matches and gets a 6, which means I get the 8. Link is all the way up in Hokkaido. Sure. So, all right, so I match in, I get the 8. My play is very simple. Looks pretty good for me now. Someone's going to have to do something drastic to stop this. And I have a match on 3. I'm being asked my thoughts in the chat about, do I think speed is fair in online Risk? So fair is an interesting way to think about it. I don't like to engage with the concept of fairness all that much because the world fundamentally isn't a fair place. But if we're talking about a fair competition where everyone's on a level playing field, I feel like we all have access to the same clock. So if your ability is such that you cannot move as fast as someone else, then that is a skill gap, just like anything else. So whether or not it's fair that someone has the skills that you lack is an interesting question to ponder. And again, I go back to the idea that the universe is not a fair place. What I like to see is, I would be fine with an unlimited turn game. That would just remove one of the sectors at which you could leverage a skill gap. But the problem is that people bought out so often. So a longer clock just means more waiting, and I don't have time for that. So ultimately, my preference would be to have no regulation on skill at all. And yeah, Nick's just going to break me. Nice. Well done, Nick. I would choose to have no regulation on skill or on time, such that I can move as fast as I can think, and that's what I would want to see. I would want the truly great players in this game to be able to move at the speed of their thoughts. I think that would be a very interesting thing to see. Because I feel like if the speed regulation was truly taken off, we could do some even more impressive things than we could already do. And I think that having that be something for newer players to aspire to would be pretty cool, right? I think the top players in this game do and should occupy an aspirational goal, which is one of the big reasons why you have a ranking system at all. Yeah, so those are my thoughts as far as fairness. Oftentimes when you see people complain about things being unfair, they need to take a good long look at themselves and figure out what they could be doing to improve their own circumstances. There's a lot of victim mentality in this world, and I don't choose to engage with that thought. I think of myself as, law of the jungle. It's up to me to figure out how to live my best life and how to do so without infringing on the liberty of others. You're asking a philosopher what he thinks about fairness, right? I can go into this forever, but I hope that was a satisfactory answer. Nick decided to be the arbiter of fairness in this game, right, and use his trade to cut me down back to everyone else's level, which makes it a more balanced game, a more interesting game, right? Otherwise, I would have just swept easily, right? So what Nick did here, by essentially sacrificing himself, was give everyone else a chance, which is kind of a noble goal when you think about it. Nick is the martyr. I'm still going to sweep this? Well, maybe. But now at least everyone has a chance, right? These players don't understand how to block up the map. They're doing all right. Maybe it's just that Risk Online and Risk as a board game are two slightly different games, with each of them having to consider different things. No, I would argue they're mostly the same game. And time is a strange impetus for the board game to end too. So the issue with time in the board game is that time can often be the crux of why fixed games end at all. Like, you're hanging out with your buddies, you only have tonight. You'd like to see an outcome. So at some point, the stalemates you see in online don't exist in fixed in the same way in reality. Ooh, okay. We're going for the orange kill. I think we get it. What's the trade? 40 troops. GG, eat diets. Yellow gets the kill on orange, gets 40 troops. Let's see where they go. Goes to kill Nick. Yep, Nick dies. does not trade in turn. Holding 5 cards. Does Link kill yellow for the 5 cards? Does Link have a different play? Puts in 45 troops. Ultimately, I just want to see the gloves come off, right? I don't think that their attempts to make the speed differential between the mobile and PC platforms has worked, so they're not fair. So attempting to force them to be fair has caused more problems than it's solved. And I think the solution to that is just taking all of the speed limitation off and let people move as fast as they can move on your phone and on your PC. Right, you can click real fucking fast on mobile. I die. You see, I didn't sweep. See, Nick? You gave the game to yellow. Let's see how the rest of this one plays out. Poof J, why do you versus me? I'm not that good, but I can try. I would love to. I can't right now because I'm going to end the stream, but another time I'm definitely down. And there's lots of folks in this lobby that would accept your challenge, I'm sure. But I have to go for the afternoon and get on with my day. Pretty easy win for Jack Phillips. Oh, we got a follow from Poof. Thank you, Poof. Appreciate the follow. Welcome to the stream. Alright, rounding it out. Jack Phillips holds the board. Unless Link has a match on 3, he is toast. Yep, and he yields. Good game, everyone. That is all. GG, Jack Phillips. Didn't set any troops up over here, though. You gotta win that 2v1. Hey, and we got it. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I hope you found some of it fun, entertaining, informative, educational, all of that and some more. I'm really grateful that everybody has been enjoying my show. 2,000 subscribers is incredible. Thank you all so much. If you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and come along the ride with me. I do a daily release on YouTube. I do a fixed game every Friday. I do the Waiting on Your Best Behavior podcast on Wednesdays, and every other day I do whatever I feel like. And until next time, for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck. All right, is anybody playing Risk? We can raid them if they are. All right. That looks like a good one to try. Thank you guys all for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed. And that didn't work. As always, I'm very grateful for everyone's attention. Cheers, guys. We'll see you all real soon. Goodbye, everybody.